next we have the San Francisco 49ers at the New York Giants. They have the Niners at 4 points. And I think with that spread, they gave the Giants no respect with that line. They're home. I think you normally get like 3 points just for being home. And they said that's pretty much all you're getting, you know, but it's just not enough. But I got them I got the Niners by a touchdown. So both teams are beat to shit with injuries. Nick Mullins has the start. Jimmy Garoppolo is still out with a high ankle sprain. Raheem Mostert's out. My two guys on defense, Nick Bosa, Solomon Thomas is out. Deebo Samuel's out. D Ford is out. Dre Greenlaw is out. Richard Sherman is out. Damn! And many more. The Giants are missing their number one receiver, Sterling Shepard, and Saquon Barkley is done for the season with a torn ACL. Oh, and George Kittle's out too. How could I forget George Kittle? They did go and sign Ziggy Ansah. Y'all know his name. Played for the Lions and the Seahawks last year off of free agency, and they brought up a couple bodies from the practice squad. So either way, I think the Niners win. They could have brought the backups out anyway. They were going to win, especially with Saquon not being there. Daniel Jones isn't there yet. Don't know if he will be. He's going to throw you a couple of them. He's going to throw a couple of them, and a couple I mean interceptions. So yeah, I like us by a touchdown though, just because we got a backup quarterback. But I still think I still expect the offense to be clicking with Kyle Shanahan back there calling the plays. So don't start anyone from this game if you in fantasy. No one could be trusted. Maybe Jerick McKinnon, if you pick him up real quick, maybe him. I think he'll get a lot of screen passes, and he can take them screen passes 60 yards, you know. So, all right, so now we have the Houston Texans at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The line is Pittsburgh by 4. I'm really convinced that the NFL hates Houston. They had to play in their first 2 games. They had to play the Chiefs and then the Ravens, and now they got the Steelers, who look like they should have looked last year. They look really good. So it seems like it's been so long. I guess because Big Ben got hurt in the first game of last season. Man, it seems so long. So, I mean, Big Ben got everybody on offense eating. And their defense was already pretty good last year. So, but I do think Pittsburgh wins this close. Home field is home field. Fans are not. Heinz Field's a hard place to win. It just doesn't matter. Big Ben is just better there. So I do like the 4 points. Because I think Watson with the late rally, but it's not enough. So the safest start, I think, is David Johnson. I think he's always going to muster up, you know, some big numbers, enough for you fantasy owners here. And both of the QBs spread the love around, so I don't trust Juju. I'm benching him. I got him. I'm benching him. So again, I got the Steelers in a close one. Next, we have the New York Jets at the Indianapolis Colts, and they have the Colts by 10.5 points. Damn. Just go with it. Just go with that. Go with that. Damn, that's a lot. But if you could see from last week when they played the 49ers, the Jets, I mean, I think they quit on their coach, you know. Adam Gase is not the answer there. I can't believe I actually wanted him to be my coach a few years ago. But I guess he was just a new hot name out there, but he's just not working out. The offense is pretty stale. Sam Darnold, you know, dropped back. He seems like he doesn't know where he's going with the ball. Might be regressing a little bit after I just gave him praise in my Outlook video. I think Le'Veon Bell is still out for this game, so just take the Colts and the points. But as far as players or fantasy-wise, just stay away from this game. I don't trust it. I just don't trust it. Colts, though. Definitely the Colts. They're home against a bad team. So we have the Carolina Panthers at the LA Chargers. LA by 6.5. That spread is very disrespectful to the Panthers, but I understand. Christian McCaffrey is out for at least a month with an injury, and there's no one else. There's no one else. Justin Herbert looked pretty good in that loss against the Chiefs, so I got him getting his first win. So I like the 6.5 points. DJ Moore went off last week, so start him. Yeah, he'll get his, but I just don't think that they'll do any good. Teddy Bridgewater is just okay. He's not what I expected him to be. Start Aaron Eckler, Keenan Allen at your own risk because there is a rookie quarterback throwing the ball. Again, LA Chargers with the points, definitely. Next, we got the Tampa Bay Bucks at the Denver Broncos. They have Tampa Bay by 6 points. So I actually got the Bucks in a blowout. Denver was never really Brady's favorite place to play, but the Broncos are bringing out Blake Bortles because Drew Lock hurt his shoulder. Don't know how long he's going to be out. So they're not going to be able to do anything. The Bucks are going to blow them out. Another week in the Bucks system, more chemistry they got going. I think it's only a matter of time before, the Bucks really take off. I think the Bucks are, I think they are looking to blow everyone out as soon as they get it rolling. As soon as they get it rolling, I think they're going to be trying to put 40 on everybody. They got the weapons to do it. I don't see why not. I think Brady likes to run the score up too, so why not? So as soon as it starts clicking, this might be the week. This might be the week it really takes off. Not much resistance there. So I say start everybody on the Bucks. Brady, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. I think he's playing, or Mike Evans might not be playing. Take the defense. I'm starting their defense. Just start everybody on the Bucks. Leave the Broncos alone. So definitely got the Bucks winning that one. Next we got the Detroit Lions at the Arizona Cardinals. They have the Cardinals by 5.5 points. I got the Cards in a blowout. I'd really be shocked if this was close. Kyler Murray's looking like the MVP that everyone predicted he would be this year. D-Hop is still balling. Surprise, surprise. I mean, he balls with any quarterback. I mean, he's had some of the most trash quarterbacks that still put up 1,000-yard seasons. So, I mean, Kyler Murray is actually really good. So he's going to have a hell of a season this year. So, I mean, but Kyler is everything for them. Running, passing, and D-Hop catching. I mean, and you got Fitzgerald, for some crazy backup. They're just going to be hard to beat this year, period. Lions aren't going to do anything to them. So, I mean, and the Cardinals, they're taking a page out of Ravens' book, definitely. A lot of, just a lot of running. They're just going to look to run the ball down your throat out of 20 different formations. So start Kyler, start DeAndre Hopkins. Leave the Lions alone. I don't think they're going to do anything. Don't touch anybody on that team. Cardinals in a blowout. Seriously, they might be like 40-0. So now we got the Cowboys and the Seahawks. Now this is probably a playoff game, definitely. The Seahawks, they have them favored by 4.5, definitely because they're home. I think every time these two get together, it's a classic. It's always a big game. Russ is playing out of his mind right now. Another MVP candidate that's out there. And Dak plays out of his mind when they're down a lot. He needs to really incorporate that from the opening kickoff. He gets really good when they're behind. So if he's throwing for 450 yards, chances are they were getting blown out at one point. And that's just not off of last week. That's last year. Why do you think he almost threw for 5,000 yards last year? So yeah, I got the Seahawks winning this one. I like the 4.5 points. Because it looks like they're on a mission this year. The Seahawks are going to do their thing. DK Metcalf is probably going to be a top 5 receiver by the end of the year. We're going to be talking about DK Metcalf as top 5. He just gets the ball. He's hard to stop. He's like the new T.O., seriously. But Dallas, get Zeke going early. They got a chance. So start Russ, start Dak, start Chris Carson, start Lockett, maybe start Lamb at your risk, because this is going to be a shootout. Both of these teams are going to put up some serious points, some serious yards. All right, so again, Seattle with the win. Another big one, Green Bay Packers at the New Orleans Saints. And they got the Saints by 3. Another one between two GOATs, Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees. But I actually got the Packers winning this one. And a close one, though. Rodgers, I believe, will have all his dogs for this game. Devontae Adams looking like a game-time decision. We'll see. Breeze doesn't. Michael Thomas is still out. And Aaron Jones is a monster. So I think Breeze is going to really miss Michael Thomas in this game. If he hasn't missed him yet, he's definitely going to miss him, because if Aaron Rodgers got his guys, then he's going to miss his guy, because he's going to need him for this game. Nonetheless, I think both teams score a lot of points, high 20s, low 30s. Again, a few of these games this week are definitely, we're going to see again in January in some way, shape, or form. With this game, start the stars. Start them. Aaron Jones, Aaron Rodgers. If Adams is playing, play him. Start Breeze. Whoever his second option is at wide receiver. Kamara. Leave the defenses alone, because they're going to get scored on. It doesn't matter. They're going to get scored on. They've got two, the greatest quarterbacks, in my opinion, going. So there you go. Packers, though, in a close one. And last but not least, we got Monday Night Football between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. They have the Ravens by 3.5. They are the home team. Understandable. Not mad at it at all. This is definitely a real Monday Night Football game. Not that other crap they be putting on with the Jags and the Dolphins and the Bengals and whatever bad team they could find just to showcase them. I get it, but put the good teams on prime time. We don't want to work all day and come home to see, the Dolphins and the Jags. Nobody wants that. Give us a good one. So it's a pick 'em. This one is a pick 'em, to be honest. I will go with the home team this time. There's no shame in losing to either team in this one. The Ravens are rarely ever bad, man. They'll have like one season to be good again, They get bad and it won't be for long, So they're back in the mix, back one of the top teams again. Lots of points are going to get scored in this one. Should be very entertaining. If I'm the punter, I'm calling out. I'm calling out. There's not going to be a lot of punting in this game. So it's going to come down to the QB play, I think. Oh, damn, who did I have, man? Yeah, I had I got Baltimore. I got Baltimore by 5. By 5. Not a blowout, but literally by 5 points. I think Lamar Jackson just has a better night than Pat Mahomes. right? So that's it. That's it. Again, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Those are my picks for the week. Tune in for the next video. Thanks.